Screaming Geek Media here. I'm Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to talk about another DVD title that you might be interested in called Flywheel, done by the Kendrick brothers. But before we jump in, please check out my other videos. Like and subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. So let's talk about Flywheel, done by the Kendrick brothers. Their production company known as Sherwood Pictures. A little bit of backstory about them. They are known now for doing a lot of the Christian movies. Don't get scared off by the term Christian. This is definitely a good inspirational movie. I'm far from being a Christian because I love the action, blood and guts, and I honestly love these movies. This was the first one they had done. They're looking at new ways of trying to reach a wider audience outside the church. So their church, which is a Sherwood Baptist Church in Albany, Georgia, they raised money and they basically went out and bought a digital camera and shot the film on they had $20,000 and that's what it cost to make this movie. They did the entire film with just one camera. But the Kendrick brothers are Alex Kendrick and Stephen Kendrick. Stephen is like one of the producers and one of the writers, where Alex does a lot of the directing, but also the producing and writing as well. And about all the movies, there's no real actors in it. Most of them are all just, volunteers that do their movies. Now this one got released in 2003. If I remember right, it was released in like one theater, and then the word got out and started getting shared around to others, and before we knew it was nationwide. People, the word got around. Here, director Alex Kendrick actually plays Jay Austin. His character actually owns a used car dealership, and he's just trying to make ends meet, and everything's everything's falling apart in his life. Being a bad father, husband. The business is failing, and then he finally decides to turn his faith to God. And it was really good story. The only downside is, it was being their first movie. You can actually tell production value wise, it's not the greatest. We're looking at the shots here. The quality, it was bad. Especially some of the scenes. Some look better than the others, but you get used to it. You keep an open mind. You go and look at it from a story standpoint. I've watched this multiple times. I just watched it again the other day when I knew I was going to do this review. Now, the DVD for bonus features, we have an actual new commentary from Alex and Stephen Kendrick. Alex and Stephen Kendrick discuss their new film, Fireproof, the making of Flywheel, deleted scenes, outtakes, and bloopers, and a special message. Butch Bowers and Jay Austin TV spots, which were like their commercials that were for their dealerships that actually threw in here. It's a very good, wonderful movie. It needs to be seen. Be talking about their other movies as well, because I own every one of them, so I'm going to do a review on each and every one. So when you hear anything about Christian movies, don't be scared off. Give them a try. They're a great family source. I love this one. Some bits of they throw a little bit of comedy in once in a while, nothing major, but just they're lighthearted. The one scene that I can easily remember is these two of the salesmen are really big guys, and they come like a little Miata or something like that. They're test driving, and they show them getting out of the car, and this other guy that's there working goes, "Looks like two marshmallows getting out of a Hot Wheel." It's pretty funny. Again, if you haven't seen it, check it out. You can get it on Amazon for $7.50. Walmart's charging $11 for it. eBay, you can find it for $5. Also, there's actually some other sets. I think there's actually a disc that actually includes all of the Kendrick brothers movies. So definitely keep an eye out for them. Check them out. And check out my other videos on my channel, and like and subscribe. Turn your bell notifications on. And we'll see you again. Geek out.